Jamie Foxx's well-being challenge show just took a wild turn on the grounds that the roads are presently saying that it was anything but a mishap at all since Diddy attempt to unalive him. Jamie as of late uncovered a few delicious insights concerning Diddy's wild gatherings, and individuals feel that Diddy sincerely attempted to unalive him, yet Diddy has emerged to put any misinformation to rest on what truly befell Jamie. On the off chance that you missed it, Jamie Foxx was as of late taken to the clinic subsequent to experiencing a health-related crisis. Now no one truly realizes what befell Jamie in light of the fact that everybody from the family to the sources hushed up on what truly happened. All we know is that he's been in the middle of recording a film Back in Real Life with Cameron Diaz before this hospitalization, so we realize that he was sound in the days paving the way to his disease. While the specific subtleties of his unexpected problem were not uncovered, it was somewhat significant in light of the fact that his relatives promptly flew down to Atlanta where he was to accompany him, so it must be something significant for individuals to quickly drop all that they had close by and travel to be by side. Relatives from outside flew in and hurried to the clinic to be close by. We were told by sources that realized that he had the option to convey starting not long ago. His little girl Corinne in the end put out an announcement on Instagram saying, "From the Fox family, we needed to share that my dad Jamie Foxx encountered an unexpected issue yesterday. Fortunately, because of fast activity and extraordinary consideration, he is as of now en route to recuperation. We know how cherished he is and value your requests. The family requests security during this time." She made a point to pressure the way that he was returning to great well-being, and a source addressed Individuals magazine saying he's okay. Say thanks to God he's still in the clinic and specialists are running tests, yet he's conscious and ready. They're holding him under perception. However, at that point things begin to get unusual after this, since big names talked about his hospitalization and they generally seemed like they knew something that we didn't be aware. For instance, Steve Harvey said, "I don't actually understand what happened, man. I was simply paralyzed on the grounds that Jamie's fit. This man, he don't not do anything, man. This fella is fit, so I was truly concerned, man. So I trust all that works out. I'm almost certain it will." And Martin Lawrence additionally said, I hope everything works out for him. He's in my requests consistently. He's not just quite possibly of our best performer we have over here yet. He's an incredible individual and he's a certified individual, so if it's not too much trouble, petition God for him. Okay, so perhaps I'm being sensational or I'm adding a lot to their words, yet the two of them sound like something was off-putting about the occurrence, particularly when Steve said that Jamie don't not do anything. It got considerably more bizarre when reports began circumventing that the police visited Jamie in the clinic and he supposedly let them know what befell him wasn't a mishap, since somebody had really attempted to unalive him deliberately. A source said Jamie Foxx told the police someone is attempting to kill him. I'm letting you know, man, it's like they have a clock on these celebs' lives. I trust him. Before you all begin discussing paranoid fears, let me advise you that Hollywood is quite possibly of the shadiest put on earth. Okay, exceptionally peculiar and frightening things occur there, and regardless of whether you put stock in the Illuminati, you can't deny the way that there are best individuals in Hollywood who attempted to control VIPs and hold them powerless to resist them. I'm not in any event discussing blood forfeits or stuff like that. I'm discussing higher-ups who control and stuff like that, and there are a few speculations of how a few celebs have been taken out, from Michael Jackson to Ruler to Marilyn Monroe, and this is the sort of thing that individuals like Kanye West and Dave Chappelle have been saying for a really long time. You realize out in Hollywood many individuals come up missing. Feels like it very well may be a ton of that good. So anywho, this was odd, and when I tell you all individuals were pissed at the prospect of somebody purposely attempting to hurt Jamie Foxx, he don't irritate no one. He's an irreplaceable asset to dark people, and on the off chance that you hurt Jamie, trust me, you will have the whole African American community very frantic at you. Now, one thing that is extremely crude about this is the way that half a month prior to his hospitalization, Jamie brought in the police to the arrangement of Back in Real Life, since someone on the set was attempting to artfulness him of $55,000. As per the Sun, creation of Back in Real Life was stopped for an examination, which prompted one staff member being sacked. Supervisors on the Netflix film are likewise thoroughly examined, have reached police the episode in the wake of learning a similar staff member might have been connected to comparative endeavors to separate huge amounts of money from rich stars previously. So he essentially uncovered a blackmailer who has a background marked by defrauding areas of strength foreign VIPs. Yet that is not all, since he was likewise answered to have terminated 2 or 3 senior makers on the arrangement of a similar film. So it's more than protected to express that there were several individuals who were not precisely partial to him. Yet you all need to realize the wild part, it's that individuals don't completely accept that the trickster or the fire makers have a say in Jamie's Endeavored on arrangement since certain fingers are highlighting Diddy before you all come for me inquiring as to why in the world did he would need to hurt Jamie. I'm simply telling you all what the roads are talking about. Okay, currently individuals feel that the explanation Diddy is coming for Jamie is that Jamie as of late affirmed that Diddy used to join in and have wild gatherings once upon a time and a ton of obscure stuff used to go down and he used to record them. I would make an appearance to the party in my little town vehicle, this town you know, an extraordinary Metallica, so I could skirt the SUVs and composed and Bentleys the entire night. He get out, I get out too with a camera, the large Canon, like yo puppies I ought to archive this, right? Yo, what's up Playboy, I ought to get this man you figured out. He says I definitely let him through, excuse me, yet at the time it wasn't similar to the little camera you all going to, it was the huge meddlesome group I had. A battery pack, hang on man, let me change the pack, put my light on here, rehash that, pop, rehash that, I missed that one, rehash that, put the back, so I began following him, so I followed him the entire time. I don't recall watching Paul at the Beverly Slopes lodging. I'm shooting this. Bits of gossip about Diddy being covertly fiery and lively have been around for a very long time, and a few group in Hollywood have spoken about it. In the Beyond 50 Penny, who is the Lord of Unimportance, talked about it on Instagram when he said, sorry I can never again help you all, soon you will be in every way gay and cheerful. You are presently left under the authority of Puffy Daddy. Report to the closest rainbow. His guardian has additionally uncovered him for being gay, puffing his craftsman. Run out the room. Bear and Puff just taken a gander at the craftsman and the craftsman said you truly need to come up in there. It was a ton of cracking going on. His ex Cassie, her better half, additionally tossed conceal at Diddy when Diddy composed a tune about how he actually cherished Cassie's significant other, said blissful pride to all my LBGTQ in addition to companions. Connect is a cause that helps individuals who are in the storeroom and must continue on alongside different assets now Diddy could do without when individuals discuss him being on down low, and commonly he fights back against them hard. For instance, when Wendy Williams uncovered him during the 90s for being gay, he came after her hard and attempted to stop her sack. There was a radio character some time ago, her name was Wendy Williams, and she was essentially copied at the stake for discussing such. To this end, individuals feel that Diddy could be behind Jamie's endeavored on arrangement as retribution for him talking on the one point that Diddy might want to keep away from no matter what. I mean, the timing is somewhat sucks, particularly on the grounds that his child's Quincy's natural dad, I'll be certain, was likewise as of late hospitalized and was in a state of unconsciousness for 2 entire months. Individuals plainly accept that Diddy very well could be involved, and they left familiar saying Jamie Foxx discussed Diddy's gay party and presently he's undeniably effed up in the emergency clinic. Improve, let Jamie Foxx be. You are not low sir, and I don't have a clue about it's in a real sense so known between all celebs and stuff, yet dislike we can do anything, and evidently that is the reason Jamie Foxx all of a sudden had an aneurysm just after he uncovered Diddy. I don't know, could have been an occurrence, yet it's strange. Yet as per sources, Diddy finds these charges ludicrous on the grounds that he could never go that far. He could never attempt to genuinely hurt Jamie, who additionally is a truly dear companion of Diddy, over something that individuals have been discussing for a really long time. Diddy is basically safe to the bits of gossip, and he believes that insane individuals are blaming him for fundamentally putting a hit on Jamie. He was distraught at Jamie, yet surely not frantic enough to need to unalive him, and he would like, on the off chance that individuals kept his name out of their mouths on this matter, since he had nothing to do with anything except for. Do you all accept that Diddy sincerely attempted to open Jamie, or do you imagine that individuals are gabbing of BS and attempting to nail things to Diddy? Let me in on what you all think about this wreck, and afterward look at this next video. Unfamiliar